Complaining is one of the most easiest habits to fall into when life becomes overwhelming, when prayers feel delayed, or when circumstances doesn't make any sense at all. Our natural response is often frustration and negativity. But God has called us to a higher response, not complaining, but proclaiming His promises, His truth, and His faithfulness. Paul says, "Do all things without complaining and disputing, that you may become blameless and harmless, children of God without fault, among whom you shine as lights of the world." Complaining dims our light, it clouds our faith, and it magnifies our problems instead of magnifying our God. In the Bible, when the Israelites complained in the wilderness, their grumbling didn't move them forward. It kept them stuck. They had seen miracles back to back, yet they focused on what they lacked instead of focusing on the God who provided. And because of their complaining, a journey that was supposed to take just days took 40 long years. Complaining delays destiny. But something powerful happens when we replace our complaining with proclamation. Instead of speaking about how big our problem is, start speaking about how big our God is. Our words become weapons. Our praise becomes breakthrough, and our declaration opens doors to victory. Proverbs 18 verse 21 says, "Death and life are in the power of the tongue." Every single word that we speak is either building our faith or feeding our fear. Take Paul and Silas. They were beaten, chained, and thrown into prison. Yet instead of complaining, they prayed and proclaimed praises to God in the prison. And what happened? Suddenly there was a great earthquake, and immediately all the doors were opened and everyone's chains were loosed. Their praise shook the prison. Their proclamation broke the chains, not just for them, but for everyone around them. That's the power of proclaiming instead of complaining. When we proclaim God's promises, we invite His power into our situation. When we declare His faithfulness, darkness trembles. Even when nothing changes on the outside, something will start to shift on the inside. So, right now, as you're listening to me, I don't know what your situation is. Whatever it is, choose faith over frustration, praise over panic, and proclamation over complaining. Instead of saying, "I can't do that," proclaim, "I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me." Instead of saying, "There's absolutely no way that would work out," proclaim, "With God, all things are possible." Instead of saying, "I'm alone, I have no one," proclaim that God will never leave me nor forsake me. So the next time, each time you feel like complaining, I challenge you to turn it into a declaration of faith and watch what God will do. Stop complaining, start proclaiming.